Welcome to the We Cool Game podcast.
Let's go, NBA Finals edition.
Come on. Joseph Carpe DM, aka Mr. Do It All, putting in work from the AM to the PM. You know the vibes.
Mr. Cheeseburger.
Yes.
Mr. Do It All.
Mr. Cheeseburger.
He's added something.
Yes.
Mr. Cheeseburger.
I've not added anything. Mr. Cheeseburger. Mr. Do It All. Anyway, Josh Vino here. Let's go.
Kelly Coca, Kelly's Weekend Coca next door. You know what I'm saying? Coca, baby.
Let's go. Where can we hear your music?
On Spotify,
Where can we see your music?
on YouTube,
Let's go. Okay.
and in your mama's house.
Oh,
Come on. Executive producer.
that's my mama later.
Executive
yes.
producer / moderator, King Rico in the building,
Yes.
aka Double Cheeseburger.
With a soda on the side.
Come on. I mean, Josh, let's get into the topic.
Let's get into it, fam. Last night, didn't even get an answer. 2-2, baby.
Yeah,
We have a series. Interest levels now on 10. Where were they at the start? -1. Can't lie. Anyway, though, it's 2-2. Before we get into, okay. In fact, now let's start. What have you, bar last night? What you lot take away from like the first 3 games? Like quickly before we get into.
I was still
last night.
saying Bucks and 6. Still.
You're still saying Bucks and 6.
Yeah.
Bucks are looking weird away from home, though. Can't lie. Looking really strange.
Yeah.
Can't really get that.
Not even strange. Giannis is doing his thing. It's just his teammates haven't been.
I think he's had a cold series.
Yeah.
Every single game.
Yeah.
Like, forget about stats, but every single game, I think context-wise, he's been A+ for me. The first one, I thought we came back from injury. Obviously, game 2, where he played well and lost, and then everyone else, I think, was still in Milwaukee. And then game 3, when they made it 2-1. What about you, Joe?
Boy, I'm gonna be real. I had no interest in the series until game 3. I'll be real, but I'm like, you know what? Obviously, Phoenix defended home court. Booker doing his thing. CP3 doing his thing. So let me just watch the series. Let me just watch game 3. Obviously, Devin Booker was going off in the third quarter. Fourth quarter, Devin Booker had 5 fouls, so he was playing kind of cautionary.
Was this yesterday?
Yeah.
Oh, we were touching that in a bit.
Yeah.
I just wanted to hear takeaways from like 1 to 3. Those games, like at the start.
Obviously, Giannis is doing his thing. Obviously, if he's gonna win this series, his teammates have to come along for the ride because Giannis putting up 40 points, 15 rebounds, and that is gonna be.
It felt like Suns were kind of letting him do his thing, though. It's like they're a unit and they've just been doing they've just been doing their team ball. Cameron Payne's been shooting, Trippin Bridges has been going off, Craig has been going off. So I feel like they've just been letting Giannis kind of
just accept that.
Yeah, he's gonna get his points, but just
we're
make
not gonna
sure
let you lot.
he's not gonna get Drew Holidays, Middletons, and them nobodies into the game, and that's what they've been doing. That's why I felt like Suns done quite well in the first 2 games, and even in the third game until they lost it in like the fourth quarter. The games have been tight still, but
And I just want to say before we get into yesterday's game, the level of interest isn't low because man are disrespecting the 2 teams. It's just like anything. I gave this analogy
no,
to
it is a
someone the other day.
disrespect. They're dead.
Nah, it's just like, look, okay, your level of interest for, let's say, if it's the Prem and it's Man United and City going for it, or it's Leicester and Everton going for it, or it's a cup final. Yeah, we like Leicester and Everton. Yeah, they're good teams.
No, but
We know who plays for them. They've got good.
They just
Huh?
feel.
These teams they're slightly better because I think Giannis is, I think, top 4 players, and then the Suns are a really good team. But it's like, fam, you're missing all the main protagonists in the NBA. You're missing the whole Brooklyn Nets, Golden State. We've had them in the last couple of years. LeBron,
KD,
Kawhi, rather. Like all these guys.
Rather even have Luka Doncic.
Exactly.
These man,
This was Luka versus. If
And-
this was Luka versus the Bucks,
and to watch a finals, and it's like you're kind of letting Giannis do his thing or whatever. Like he's got no real competition. Chris Paul stinking it up. It's like, what are you really watching? Like, there's no real battles that what we're watching is people hit the mid range and people make poor decisions. Like it's bare mad. The Bucks keep shooting the three, and then Suns build up like a 14-point lead, and then they start hitting mid range and start defending, and that's how it's been every quarter until like the fourth quarter, until like
I agree.
Last night.
And like yesterday, it's like it's so funny. It's like I
and I
thought
swear Thing even got like 20 offensive rebounds last night and stuff like that.
DeAndre Ayton.
Milwaukee Bucks.
Oh.
I think Milwaukee
yeah,
got
that's
like,
because I forgot one of the nobodies
right.
on the Suns.
like, who's really gonna
17.
are they gonna really do that?
One of the nobodies on the Suns, one of their backup centers got injured. So now what that means is that if DeAndre Ayton's out the game, then
They're in
Oh,
trouble.
they're in trouble because you've just got commits.
I swear he took like 8 shots yesterday night.
Yeah, he took 8 shots yesterday,
6 points.
yeah.
and I don't think that can happen.
And Thing might have got like 10 even.
Chris Paul got 10.
Yesterday's game was really good. I
Stat.
fell asleep watching it live, so I had to rewatch it in the morning. But I thought it was a good game. Like I like the fact that in the first 3-4 minutes, I could tell Devin Booker was gonna have a good night because he I think was it the first play where he just shot in someone's face, then it was just all net.
Yeah.
And the second one he made.
Yeah,
Then he made another one. Then he got to the free throw line
Yeah.
after taking the whole shot clock, dribbling the ball. I was just like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
You're not having 14 points or whatever it was again. Like that's not happening. And I like to see that with man because it's like you can get
Shows
defeated.
resilience still.
Yeah, exactly, bro. You dropped a 40 piece, and if you weren't in foul trouble, or if Chris Paul managed the game better when you were in foul trouble and had to sit down, then maybe you lot would have won. But
No, but the thing with
3-0,
Suns,
innit?
they're young. They're young. Like, Aiton's getting his alley oops blocked. He's young, B. I've never seen that in my life. Like, that's a young. What, Shaq?
man covered
He's
the pick
going
and
down
roll.
on someone, and you're what?
Man
Ah,
covered
this
the
is-
pick and roll, turned around, and then blocked.
and
the
didn't break
alley-oop.
his arm. All right, cool.
Or commit a foul.
Yeah, Giannis is mad like that.
You would have said well played if he fouled him because he's
true.
got back. He would have been like, oh, well played, innit? Made
That's
him
real
earn it.
Superman things.
And I think Giannis has showed his value defensively as well. Like he's done his thing.
Yeah,
Like
Kendrick Perkins was calling him out and stuff, and rightly so because he was like I think
What?
it doesn't take.
What's Perkins ever did, man?
Nah, but to be
It
fair,
doesn't
Nah,
take.
man.
It doesn't take
Perkins,
being 2-0
don't
down
try
to
it.
the Nets to work out. You need to guard KD
Yeah.
and bum what the coach is saying or whatever.
What?
It doesn't take that, bro. You
What?
should know.
Guys
Who
are
else
dissing
on
him.
your team's
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
take him?
Yeah, guys
So
are
wait,
And that's
dissing
what he
him
was
for
calling
So-
him out for not actually taking.
No, but the
And
coach
he
is
didn't do it
given
against-
a play.
He didn't do it against Miami last year when Jimmy Butler was going off on them.
Oh, and
He
he,
didn't-
and
he
he done
didn't
it
take the
yesterday
coverage.
with Chris Paul and that.
Bruv, yeah. And he
no,
done it in the
I
next
do
series.
hear that because there'll be times where Kawhi's like, "Bunny, I'm guarding the best
Yeah.
player. I'm guarding Giannis."
No, he doesn't.
He does, man.
What?
Watch that Toronto.
Not in the regular season.
No, but if you
yeah,
watch that-
definitely
if
in the
you watch
playoff, and
that-
sometimes in
If
the
you
regular
watch that
season.
Toronto Bucks series where Kawhi was at the Raptors,
Even versus
Kawhi
the
took
Mavs, he
Giannis
did
for a
this year
couple.
as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Kawhi.
Phil Handy said it. It was just like Kawhi came in after they were 2-0 down. Phil Handy's the Lakers assistant coach. He won a title at Toronto,
Oh, okay.
Cleveland, and the Lakers. And he was like, Kawhi came in the dressing room and it was just like defensive adjustments. And the thing was, what's the adjustment? It's just like, I'm guarding Giannis now. That's what's up.
My goat. My goat.
We're gonna get to him
Bye.
later, bro.
But he left the Clippers.
We're gonna get into that later, fam. Listen.
Wait, what's going on? Kawhi's left the Clippers.
No, Joe's leaving the Clippers.
Wow.
Wow.
I haven't left yet.
He sold me that, so I can burn it.
Listen, obviously, we'll talk about Kawhi later, but listen, if Giannis is that guy, he has to feel no way about guarding the best player, regardless of what the coach. Not even regardless, but it's just like if you say to the coach, I'm guarding the best player on the team, he will make adjustments around that.
And you know what I've liked about Giannis so much in this series? because it's like Nick Wright kind of said it once on First Things First. He's just like, Giannis is the only superstar that everyone talks about and then starts off with their weaknesses. And what I've liked about this series is that I feel like, fam, man's kind of accepted who he is a bit. I ain't seen that many jumpers and stuff.
Nope.
It's just like, all right, if
Had
it's
his back
open,
to the
maybe. But
basket.
it's like, yeah, I'm just going to bully you lot. And if it's not on, I'm going to trust my teammates, blah, blah, blah. And if he accepts that and it's just like, yeah, because he's basically, to me, if you take off some weight and you add a handle, it's like, yeah, it's pretty much modern day. This is like Shaq.
Yeah.
So now it's up to you lot, Chris Middleton and co, to be culpable and to do what you need to do.
To
Be
compliment
that
him.
Kobe Bryant or whatever, to compliment him. And he has been doing his thing thus far. And yesterday he kind of did his thing. Chris Middleton. He dropped
Yeah,
40.
he dropped a 40 still.
Yep.
Ice cold free throws to ice the game as well. And even with Giannis as well,
15
yeah.
of 33.
What percentage is that?
That's 45%. That's a Kobe Bryant against Indiana kind of night in 2000. You know, before he makes that next leap.
He won.
Yeah, we won the first one with Shaq. That's the level Chris Middleton's kind of at. I'm not comparing him to Kobe, but I'm saying that's the level
You know what? You know what? I only get onto shooting percentages in losing efforts.
No, you don't.
Oh my god.
No, you don't.
Man.
Don't lie. Do not lie. No, I'm not gonna let you do this.
Unless you're stupid crap. Like, I know what you're gonna say. Kobe Bryant in 2010, 6 for 24. What is that? That's like 25%, fam.
It's 25%. Won
Wow.
the game
Okay, but that's not respectable.
and made a clutch jump
25%.
and made a clutch jumper and clutch free throws.
And a clutch
And
assist, no
if
matter
you
what.
watch the game,
Yeah.
a lot of those offensive rebounds he got created opportunities for him to go to the free throw line to subsequently score. That's when
But 25%
that's when
Yes,
he won,
one
and that's
game.
just one
Yes.
game.
from the field.
Fam, he was poor in one area.
He also
Relax,
scored
that's
81
another area.
points.
No, but I hear that. I hear
How
that.
many people's done
But
that?
listen, if
He's
we're
got
Gotta
that.
mention game 5 where he scored 21 consecutive points.
listen, I'm not even trying to make this about Kobe, yeah. But I'm not gonna grill a man for shooting 45% in a winning effort. But if you're shooting 25%,
I don't think you should grill a man for shooting 45%, period. But cool, if you're cold. Me, I draw the line when you go below 43, 42. It's like, okay.
Also, I can get on.
Depending on what you're around. If you're in a good team, you shouldn't really be shooting that low. If you're the only star, I can understand why that's 41, 42, because you're getting all the coverage.
Exactly.
Like
At Westbrook and stuff.
I'm pretty sure when Kobe.
Westbrook next to Durant is 45, 46.
I'm pretty sure next to Shaq, Kobe was shooting about 40%
44, 43%. But his
He was
career is
18.
45%.
He was 18.
His career
He wasn't 18 with Shaq. Stop doing this.
Max,
It's in
18.
2000.
Max 18 to what?
Oh, what?
22.
When he was 21. 20, what? 44, 45. But his career, even if it's 43, his career is 45%. So what are we really talking about?
That's terrible.
45%, it's not terrible.
It's not terrible, but Kobe, it should be better.
What? No, it shouldn't.
It should be better, man.
Kobe's better than Tatum at his age.
What does that
It's
mean?
cool.
And they shoot 50%.
Oh,
my
my
God.
God.
People are going mad outside. Stop.
You see when you're an expansive player, certain things are gonna happen, bro. Then you're gonna work it out.
To be fair though, I'm being a bit harsh.
Exactly.
I'll tell you why. Outside of Jordan, yeah, there's not really that many efficient wing players like that. Maybe other KD and Kawhi. Outside of Jordan like that, who's really
Man generally shoot
I never shot
44% and above.
50% before.
what? Check Kawhi's percentages, G.
Full season.
Check Kawhi's percentages, G.
Yeah.
Not 50%, but
Then-
it's in the high
Then
40s.
what
Is
then?
it 48?
It's in the high
What?
40s.
What?
I just said 50%.
Go check Kawhi's stats right now.
I
Before you,
literally
listen,
just said 50%, not
go
high
check
40s.
Kawhi's stats right now, man, please.
Field goal.
And don't listen. We're not including.
It's only this year that he shot he shot 51%.
Oh,
Once though.
oh.
Once in 12 years they're saying,
But Kobe hasn't done it once in 20. So let's allow it. And Kawhi and Kobe can't.
Talking about Kobe, man.
No, but
This
what
guy-
I'm
To be fair,
no,
to be
I'm
fair.
not.
Kawhi, how many times has Kawhi played over 72 games? Oh.
Kawhi.
Oh. And then how many of those years was he getting Tim Duncan's Cuban cigars and stuff? So let's not compare, like, fam.
I'm not even doing that. I'm not.
Yes,
I'm
you are.
not
You've
doing
opened
that.
it up. You've
I'm not
hijacked.
doing-
You've hijacked the episode.
Yeah, bro.
It's supposed to be. We're disrespecting the Suns and the Bucks.
I'm
And
not
that-
doing
it's
that.
like
They played a
Kobe.
But
classic
all I
last
was
night.
saying, yeah.
Suns
there's
and Bucks,
not
you're
many
doo
wing
doo.
players. There are not many wing players that are as efficient as Jordan.
Of course.
That's all I was saying.
He's the GOAT.
The thing is, what segued into all this was Chris Middleton's 15 for 33 night, which obviously for me, I'm just saluting the fact that, you know, you're keeping at it. You know you've got to be there for Giannis, and you know if I've got to take 33 shots to get it done, then we'll get it done.
I hear that.
Dissing him before, though.
I've been
I
that
was.
way.
I was listening.
That's the way I roll. Everyone knows this. Whereas you,
Knows
you know,
game.
if Joseph was coach, Chris Middleton, woo, he's not playing that.
We're
full
saying what?
quarter, fam.
I'm knocking his
You're taking-
confidence.
Yeah, you're knocking his confidence, fam.
Nah, man. I'm
The
not.
best shooter on your team. as
I'm
well.
not. The way he iced them free throws, I have to give him his accolades still. But
He
obviously,
made a clutch breakaway layup as well.
yes, indeed. Devin Booker should have definitely fouled out in that game.
After
Though.
Chris Paul, he should have. After Chris Paul fell on the floor with seconds to go. Chris Paul, man.
See me
The funny
looking
If Chris
so
Paul
tired.
doesn't win this, there needs to be a dialogue.
There will be a dialogue.
There will be a dialogue, and it's like I've been back and forth about, okay, am I leaning towards it will be nice for Chris Paul, the great NBA player, you know, his whole career, he's been a great player to get his ring. Or it's like, fam, do you do what's meant to happen in the old flipping anime fables where the young lion just actually gets crowned, man? And I think that's what I'm leaning towards, brother. I want to see Giannis actually do it.
I like
I don't
Chris
care
Paul.
about. And the thing is, and it's
We're
only
born on the
because,
same day in that, but
and
Giannis is a beast.
do you know what it really comes down to for me? I'm not one of these people who get that hung up on, like, obviously, new and casual fans on, like, championship. It's important, but it's
Wow.
like, fam, I'm not gonna. Chris Paul, obviously, him getting a ring's gonna elevate him, but he's not gonna go down. Like, nothing really changes where I
Nah,
have Chris Paul
Exactly.
if he doesn't win
yeah,
this.
you're not a
He's
better
still
player
certified.
because
Yeah.
you beat Bucks. Like that's not.
Is Chris Paul in the top 5?
He
Top
he
five what?
wasn't. He's in my top 10 point guards, but
Top 5 what?
Point guards.
Yeah, man saying he's better than Stockton.
People are putting him top 5.
I'll say he's
Top
better than
5
Stockton.
ever,
People are putting him top 5.
ever.
Yeah. Magic, Steph,
Like-
Isaiah.
He's got like the lowest turnover.
Magic, Steph, Isaiah.
Magic,
got like
Steph.
Who's Isaiah? Thomas.
He's
Isaiah Thomas.
got like the lowest
Bro.
turnover to assist.
One from the
They're
ratio.
trying to force stuff. All
He's
the
got
time,
all the
man.
individual.
What, the one for the Detroit
accolades.
Pistons?
You're saying that people are saying he's top 5.
Isaiah Thomas, the one that he's bad boy Pistons. He's top
Let
5
me hear.
point.
No. They don't say that though.
What?
They do.
Tell him, man.
Is Jerry West a shooting guard or something? Like
Shooting
that?
guard, yeah.
Alright, cool.
Don't
Go on.
do that.
So go on.
Magic,
They
Steph.
say Stockton.
Yeah.
They definitely say Nash before your guy, but it's cool. Keep going.
Before who? Isaiah?
Yeah.
No, they don't.
Chris Paul choked in
No, they don't.
2014.
What?
No, they don't.
But they should say
They
it. They
shouldn't.
should. They should. They should.
They shouldn't.
They should. Isaiah Thomas is doo-doo, bro.
And
Stop
I-
talking
and I-
about
and-
that. They
and-
didn't
and I
play
don't
basketball them
think- and I
times,
don't
bro.
think you can.
I don't want to see man
don't-
do Samahas and swingers, bro.
The funny thing is,
I want to see
I
both.
think Chris Paul's better
basketball.
than John Stockton, but that's just me, innit? But
No, you don't.
I do.
Chris Paul's a choker.
Who's got the most points in the NBA?
Carmelo.
No,
no.
Kareem.
Yeah, Kareem.
It's that Karl Malone as
Yeah,
well.
Fam, you
Carmelo.
know,
John Stockton's
you know,
creating the most, bro.
Isaiah Thomas won back-to-back
Come on,
titles.
like,
You know-
I've seen the Jazz. I
you
know how the Jazz.
You know,
were playing
Isaiah
and stuff.
Thomas won
And I know-
back-to-back
I'm
titles.
talking- sorry, go on. I know.
Isaiah Thomas
You know
won-
they were fighting people. You know that. Them man were aggressive, bro.
Listen, them
Can't
man
watch
were-
that stuff.
All I'm saying, there's something to be said. It's like they say it's a big man's game. There's something to be said about being 6 foot tall and winning back-to-back championships when Larry Bird, Michael Jordan,
No,
all
but-
of that is still there.
Detroit Pistons had a unit. It wasn't just don't do
No,
this.
but if you
They
think
were
about
good,
do
they were
this.
good defensively.
but-
they
Yeah,
were
yeah.
no, defensively
Don't do this.
good, but he's the head of the snake. He's the one offensively.
Isaiah
If they-
Thomas is like Tim Duncan.
and-
He's like Tim
and-
Duncan. He's
and-
like Tim Duncan.
There
He
were
was in a
moments-
real
and there were
solid
moments-
unit.
You're being hella
And you
negative.
are the top talent
There
in
were
that
moments
unit.
where it's just
but
like,
they're
oh,
still
Brooke,
respectable.
he's still
we need someone to take us
Yeah.
home. Isaiah Thomas was taking them home, bro.
No,
Like,
because they've got no one else has really got ability like that on that team.
Allow it,
They're just
man.
there defending.
They
and-
had a good. They
and
had
battering
a,
people.
they had Joe
Shooting
Dumas.
Joe Dumas,
But yeah, the rest of the
Bill
defenders.
Lambert,
Yeah,
all
defender.
brutes.
They had.
Dennis Rodman,
Although
defender.
Bill Lambert was mad dirty, he was a good player.
Listen
But-
to what you said, mad dirty. Man don't want to see mad dirty basketball, bro. I want to see clean
But
basketball.
fam, we just said
Skill.
we were just talking about a second ago being the main offensive threat, and you've won 2 championships as a point guard. You're 6 foot tall in that era. Come on,
And there's a Finals MVP.
No,
Knock
the way
it off.
people talk about basketball, it's like it's not a team sport. It's not
It is,
his
but
that
no,
he
no, no,
won
no, no,
back
no,
to
no, no, no.
back.
It is, but
The
you
team.
understand. You understand
team.
that in
He's a high.
different,
He's a
different to
high reason why they
NFL,
won it.
different to football. One person in moments can change your fortunes more so
How is
than
that
them other
different to
sports.
any sport?
Do you know what? Do you know what?
Because
It,
That's a
basketball, there's only
Lizzo.
5
Do you-
people
that's
on
a
the
lie.
court.
Do you
There's
know-
5 people
That's a
on the
lie.
court, fam.
That's
No,
a
but-
I
lie.
don't score a hat trick
That's a
if my centre
lie.
backs are dunces.
What?
Then what's going on?
What?
But literally, if
No.
I'm a two-way player
No.
and
No.
if I'm scoring all the
That
points and
doesn't
then I'm
make
guarding,
sense. You're capping.
I'm not capping.
In a team sport, bro, if your defense decides, if you hit bare points and your defense sleeps and doesn't whatever, you've lost, isn't it?
Of course, but
Exactly,
at
it's
the same
the
time,
same.
you can influence it. You can influence
do you know what it is?
more
Do you know what it is
in
as
No, you
well?
can't.
Do you know what
There's
it?
less
Do you know what it
people on the
is?
court.
Do you know what it is?
Yeah, yeah.
Do you know what it is?
Bruv, every team that's won, sorry, but every team that's won has been a cold team. You cannot name. This is the worst. This is why we're not chatting about it, bro. Because this is the worst NBA Finals team ever. This is the worst one, bro. Usually it's Stephen Curry, Clays, Draymond Green. Like, come on, bro.
No, but do you know what it is?
Kobe, Robert Horry,
I hear you.
Shaq. What's going on,
I hear
bro?
you.
Derek
I hear
Fisher.
you. I
He's
hear you.
dead.
I hear you about the cold teams thing. But
Kevin
these
Garnett, Ray
these
Allen,
cold
Rondo,
teams, yeah,
Paul Pierce.
normally have a best player.
Exactly.
Ben
And the
Wallace,
best player-
Chauncey Billups.
All right. So if Kevin Durant, his foot was behind that line, and the Brooklyn Nets beat the Bucks, would you honestly be sitting here telling me, "Oh my God, look at the team! Look what the team did"? What would you be saying? That is my point. Thank you.
Thank you.
There we go, and that's what can happen in ball. That's what can happen, fam.
Yeah, whatever, man.
Man, I coming with agendas, fam. They don't like Isaiah Thomas. Disrespectful.
Exactly.
Disrespectful.
Because he talks all soft, but really, he was fighting people.
I think,
Allow it. Isaiah Thomas
I
is top
think
5 player.
LeBron James is one of the best players in the league. Shut up, man.
Yeah, Isaiah Thomas.
But I wouldn't have Chris Paul in my top 5, but I'd have him in my top 10.
is Chris-
Like I said, this finals, all that winning the chip does is kind of, it doesn't even make you better than a lot of people still in the top 5. So it just makes certain arguments.
Is Chris Paul better than Steph?
Hell no.
Oh no.
It just makes and he won't be if he wins. It just makes certain other arguments a bit.
It's just nice for you.
It's just like, okay, yeah, now you can definitely say he's better than Jason Kidd. Whereas now, like, it's just all that stuff.
I don't even think you can say that,
bro. I don't know
even
why
think
you're
it's-
doing
I don't
that.
even
No,
think
some
it-
people
Jason
think
Kidd
that.
is better.
Some
No, they
people
don't,
think
they
that.
don't, they
Some
don't.
people
Jason
think
Kidd
that.
is like
Some people-
6'5" or something like
No,
that.
they
He's
don't.
a
Some
way better
people,
defender,
some
bro.
people take Chris
Jason
Paul over
Kidd is a
Jason
way
Kidd.
better
I
defender.
don't. No, I don't know. That I'd have them the same.
What?
Chris Paul was tenacious, fam. Chris Paul was a pit bull. He's just shorter.
Jason Kidd was leading the nobody New Jersey Nets to NBA Finals, fam.
What's Chris Paul done?
He's not been the
Suns?
leader. He's not been the best player on their team, though.
He's the leader of the
He's
team.
not the leader of the team.
He's the
man.
leader.
Nah, he is.
He's the leader of the team.
He's not the leader.
He's the leader.
So
Okay.
where were they last
He's
year?
the
Where were they with Devin
He's the-
Booker?
he's the leader.
Last
No,
year.
who is it?
Who's
They're
honestly, bro?
He's
Who's
the
Ayton?
best
Who's
player.
it? Okay,
Ayton?
D-Book
okay.
is the best player, but Chris Paul.
Is it
He's,
Ayton?
he's the leader.
Okay,
Or
but
is it
Jason
Ayton?
Kidd was the leader and the best player of the Nets. So what are we talking about? What
Chris
are we
Paul
actually?
can still win a
Oh
Finals
my-
MVP.
Bruv, listen.
He
If
can still win a
listen,
Finals MVP.
there's no way. Yeah, there's no way Phoenix are winning without Devin Booker being the best player on
Yes,
the team. I'm
yes,
so sorry.
yes, yes.
So let's allow it, innit? Let's allow it,
I agree
please.
with that.
When
Let's
they won
please.
game 1, was he the best player on the court?
Bro, but there's a max 7
He
games
did
in the
add a young
series.
29 to what.
So
Chris
let's
Paul
allow
was
it,
doing,
man.
though.
Please, like let's allow it. Let's allow it, please.
That's Debo
Jason
got
Kidd
42
was the
yesterday.
best player and the leader of the New Jersey Nets. Yeah, he led them to back-to-back finals.
And lost.
Okay, but Chris Paul was
And
getting
lost. So if
Okay.
Chris Paul wins.
But who did he
so
lose
wait.
to though, bro? Come on.
Oh yeah. Kobe and Shaq and Tim
Come on,
Duncan.
man.
I know that, but what I'm saying is that is the crux of your argument.
There's no
that
argument.
he led them to the finals
There's no-
as the undisputed. Whereas Chris Paul might lead
No, but
the
Jason
Phoenix
Kidd
Suns
beat
and win.
LeBron, bro. Didn't he
Yeah,
beat
yeah,
LeBron?
yeah.
Like-
Listen,
Yeah.
listen. You know when
Yeah,
Jason?
but that was the Gary
you know,
Payton
no,
kind
but
of-
Why?
No, but-
Why? No, it
do you know
wasn't.
what? Do you know why the?
Gary Payton-
Do you know why the
Gary
Jason?
Payton came up
You know why the Jason
for
Kidd
the
argument
Heat,
doesn't
No,
work?
he didn't.
You know why the Jason Kidd argument doesn't
Jason
work?
Kidd started
Because
for
in,
Dallas,
Ja-
bro.
in Jason Kidd's era,
and Gary Payton
in Jason Kidd's era, the 2000s, he was the best point guard of the 2000s. Chris Paul's not the best point guard of the 2010s, by the
Yeah,
way.
yeah, yeah,
There's
yeah.
Steph. So let's allow it, please.
When did Chris Paul come into the league?
Oh, 5.
05. So from 08 till
Don't forget, it's
From
not
08
he was
from
top
08 till sorry to cut you off,
Yeah.
bro. But from 08 till when Steph became the best point guard in the league, who's the best point guard in the league?
But Chris Paul was competing
To be
with
fair,
Deron
Rondo
Williams.
was
They
up
wasn't
there.
talking
Rondo
about
was
it
up
like
there.
Yeah,
that.
there was Chris Paul, Rondo, the Derrick Rose, but
It was Derrick
he
Rose.
was in the argument. You're acting
And Steve
as if he
Nash.
weren't
And
in the
Steve
argument.
Nash.
Okay,
and
but
Steve
was,
Nash.
was he undisputedly the best? No. So why are we putting him above Jason Kidd, who was undisputedly the best point
Yeah,
guard of
one
his
of.
era? Allow
No,
it.
it was Steve Nash though.
No, but he wasn't better than Jason Kidd, even when he was
No,
winning
he's
them
not really. I don't
He's
think
not.
so, but yeah.
let's allow it. When we're ranking point
Nah,
guards,
actually,
when
Steve-
when we're ranking point guards, we're ranking them. How did you fare in your era? That's how we're ranking them. Magic was the best point guard in his era. Isaiah had a stretch. Yeah. Steph is the best point guard of his era. Yeah. Jason Kidd was the best point guard of his era.
Steve Nash.
Steve
though,
Nash
bro.
won back-to-back MVPs, so he's there next. Yeah. No one's even talking about Oscar Robertson. 'Cause I know if I bring him in, people will get mad. CP3 there's no way he's in the top 5. If he wins the finals MVP, then fine, cool. But if he
Nah.
doesn't win the finals,
Wait, do you have Russ over CP3?
Russell
All the
Westbrook.
time.
Westbrook.
Yeah.
You know I do. You know I
I
do.
don't.
You know I
have him
do.
like this.
They're close
It's
though.
mad.
Really close.
Not gonna lie.
How can you
Someday-
average a
I'm
triple
taking Russ
double?
as another Russ
This
fanboy
is
one day.
what's mad. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like, if
exactly.
I wanted to,
Yeah.
if I wanted to
Triple
win the
dub.
game,
Yeah,
I might
Triple
just take Russ.
dub.
This is what I'm saying.
Triple
This
dubs.
is what I'm saying.
as another Russ
Because
fanboy as
the
well.
way ball is now, I
Yeah.
kind of need a scorer more, like, and you can get people in.
Like
but,
6'4", 6'3", athletic, bruv.
Am I
You
taking?
just
Am I
have
taking
that
Russ over
grit.
CP3?
Yes.
That's a hard one.
It's not.
Chris Paul gives up a little bit and gets tired and does weird stuff, bro.
That's
He
the flop
always
and do all
does
that.
this.
That's the flop
That's
and doing
the-
all
always
that.
I can't even-
does
I
this
can't
weird
even
stuff.
disagree with that.
Let me
I
put
can't
it
even
this way.
disagree.
Let me put it this
Always.
way.
I can't even
Let
disagree
me put
with
it this
that.
way.
That's a
If
bad
I
one.
Why?
if I had absolutely nothing, I'm probably picking Russ. No, I'm definitely picking Russell Westbrook in terms of the talent next to him.
But why does
If
Chris
I-
Paul
if I
do
have-
such weird
If I have
Stacked
a
team.
team, if I have a
Fam,
team that
get
is
cramps.
just on the cusp of
Yeah.
winning, and I need someone to plug in more seamlessly, that's when I'll pick Chris Paul. That's why it's kind of
Yeah, I hear it.
Oh
for me.
my god.
because I think Russ can do a bit more with less, just because he's a more animalistic scorer. But I think Chris Paul, you can plug him into a situation where you're just
Yeah.
about to be on the cusp of winning, and because of the way he plays, he can elevate
You lot
everything.
need him. Lakers need him.
Yeah, like, but if
You
we,
lot are
but, no,
finished.
but that's the thing. I'd prefer Russ to him. We're not. but I'd
Lakers
prefer
are
Russ to him.
done.
All right.
You heard it here first.
Russell CP3.
Lakers are
I'm gonna have
done,
to think
B.
about that. You know?
I'd take Russ to the Lakers over CP3.
Russ just doesn't want to play with LeBron, bro. He's a
That's
goat.
one of his only
Doesn't
friends.
want to play with him.
Right.
Yeah, but they're friends because they're both goats.
Yeah,
They
to
don't
be
wanna
fair,
play
you
with
don't. I hear you about the
Just hang out
CP3.
at the
do-
farm,
I hear you
so-
about I hear you about. I hear you about CP3 doing weird stuff. It's just like in the most pivotal moment, you're either pulling your hamstring, committing a turnover, getting cramps. It's like, fam. So what's going on,
That's
bro?
to get cramps.
Fam, he gets cramps, fam. It's like, fam, what's going on?
All right. So predictions, yeah. NBA Finals at 2-2. Let's go around. It's a 3-game series now. Best of 2.
Bucks and 6.
He's got,
Bucks and
he's got home.
Yeah.
He's got home
Suns
advantage.
have home court.
Suns are gonna win.
Bucks in 7.
I rate that because
I've got
that
Bucks in 7.
that will be the magic. That's for good TV.
That's back in Phoenix, by the way.
That's good.
Yeah.
You don't want to see good NBA, but I reckon
I've got
Milwaukee
Chris
might
Paul
be.
choking at home and crying.
Yeah.
I can't lie though.
They might
At
not
the-
need Chris Paul.
At the end, I was looking at
That would be
I was
cool.
looking at
So
the play. I was looking at the
Chris
players.
Middleton
I was
might
looking at the
choke.
players' faces at the end of game 2, and Chris Paul was looking deflated still. He was looking deflated.
They won that game.
No, sorry,
No.
end of game 3.
Oh.
Yesterday, yeah.
Game 4.
Four,
Game
four.
four was just
Game 4, sorry,
Meant
pardon
four.
me. Yeah, looking deflated.
Yeah, he stunk up.
Devin Booker looked determined though.
This is
He
what
looked
I'm saying.
determined.
Exactly. And
Maybe
this
he
is
could
why-
take it
and
home.
This is why I wouldn't
And
mind
remember,
the Suns.
Milwaukee are weird away from home.
Before
man.
the game
Finger
started,
home
what did I
court.
say? It's just like if Devin Booker turns it on now and for the last couple of games gets a couple 40, 30, like fam. And yesterday, fam,
40 points.
woo,
Is
some
it-
of them baskets he was
No,
making.
Yeah, there's a mad.
You know-
Oh,
But-
you see the fake,
Yeah,
and then
yeah. Some crazy one.
When Chris Paul committed the turnover, I was like, fam, why am I not surprised that he committed the turnover here? It's so bad. It's so bad.
I remember 2014 versus OKC.
you know what's deep
That
as
chocolate
well?
game.
When Chris Paul commits turnovers like that in those situations, I hate to say it, but it's like I can actually say you've choked because your
Yep.
thing is that you're not meant to do
Yep.
that. So
5
that just means
turnovers
the
yesterday.
The pressure
What's
and
your
everything,
team, bro?
yeah.
What's going on? You're not Westbrook, where you're bare expansive. You're not doing a madness. You play mad
Exactly.
slow.
Exactly.
You're just throwing
Him,
the
it's
ball
just like,
away.
yeah, all right. Yeah, we know that's how, like,
You're
yeah.
just going like that. Like, why are you doing that, bro?
Russ ran into a brick wall, but we know Russ does that. Yeah, but
Yeah.
you, Chris Paul, is just like,
Yeah,
fam,
like-
you're meant to no turnovers
Yeah,
to
yeah,
assist,
yeah.
make the right decision, and then
We expect Russ to do knucklehead stuff.
accept
Stop,
it.
don't call him that, man.
No, but it is knucklehead
He's not a
stuff.
jock, bro. Like, you keep talking about him like he's some dumb jock. Knucklehead.
Am
Nah,
I lying
bro.
though?
Nah, he's not a knucklehead,
Allow
bro.
it, man. He does-
He's a
Alright,
great
yeah.
athlete.
So NBA rumors.
So-
Lonzo back to the Lakers. Rich, are we gonna have to do a link up next year, bro?
Yes, sir.
So you're
Yes.
jumping off the
Yup.
Brooklyn,
Well,
going to
I'm-
where you originally were.
Not jumping
Back-
off.
oh,
What's going on?
Yes, I'll be a 50-50.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
these-
50-50.
yeah, yeah,
All right,
yeah.
cool. I hear
What's
that.
going on, man?
50-50.
I'm doing the 90
Kyrie, Kyrie, you can't leave
90-10.
Kyrie.
To be fair, when Lonzo was on the Lakers, like I was actually it's on the Lakers like hard.
You think that's a good fit?
Yeah.
Nah, LeBron's
Yeah,
They know
Most
why.
of the guys, I'm like he was there with them before. Like LeBron was there. There's Kuzma. There was KCP. So he's played those guys before already. And like
KCP needs to be gone.
The chemistry's there, but can Zoe shoot?
He can.
Yeah,
Shooting
he
can't.
better.
Fam, he's 38%
Zo's
from
improved.
free this
He's
year.
improved.
Ezekiel,
I need him
Zo's
to be able
improved.
to shoot the
No, no,
mid-range
but do you
as
know- do
well.
you know what
I
it-
need him to
Yeah,
have a
Zo
little
can
bit of
shoot
the,
those.
No, but do you know what it is? Obviously, when Zoe was at the Lakers in his early years
He
with
was
LeBron,
injured as well.
he was injured a lot, one, and he didn't have a catch and shoot game. His shooting form was suspect. But now
It's pan.
he can literally do the catch and shoot thing because obviously in New Orleans, Brandon Ingram had the ball more time. Not
Yeah,
more
so
time,
he
but a
had
lot
the
of the time. Zion had the ball. So he had
He
to be
was
able
the
to
third
do,
option.
Yeah, so I think he'll be better equipped
Wait,
to
the Pelicans make the playoffs?
No.
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 I'm not gonna lie, I secretly think Zoe wants to go back to LA anyway, so
Just hopefully. it's the
Clippers
right
won
hand.
him as
Wait,
well.
so wait.
I know.
So has Lonzo made an improvement since he's left LA?
Of
course he
has.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
By how much though? Not by
by a
much.
bit.
By a bit, you know.
Nah,
I think if the
Fam.
Pelicans were better, people would know about it more.
Yeah.
he could definitely
Like, if they were a playoff team, but
Fam, his free throws went from like 50% to like 80%.
okay.
78.
Yeah.
But I
Okay,
do that
cool.
as well. That's decent.
no, that's what you should do, bro.
Yeah, exactly, bro. That's what you do.
8%, 10, bro.
Yeah,
What's
well,
going
yeah,
on?
of course, yeah. Fam, of course. No, brother, I'm all for Lonzo coming
I
back.
like Lonzo, but I don't think it's a good fit. I think he plays too much like LeBron. You need a shooter. You need like an actual, like a De'Aaron Fox or something like that. But you ain't gonna get that guy.
You can't shoot. You can't shoot any better
No.
than Lonzo.
Nah, but he's
He's
got.
a more aggressive scorer, but you can't shoot any better than Lonzo.
He can.
What do you think?
Forget
of,
about stats, man. He's at Sacramento Kings. You lot keep do the eye test, bro.
I'm doing the eye
Get
test.
stats, bro. I'm telling you.
I think-
De'Aaron Fox
I,
is a
I,
shooter,
I
bro.
think Lonzo could.
Gets to the- he
I
gets
think
to the
Lonzo
cup.
could replace Dennis Schroeder kind of well.
Same. I think
Seamlessly, bro.
seamlessly.
Yeah.
It's a better fit because
Yeah.
he's not gonna be trying to one play for a contract, two be scoring when you shouldn't be, three it gets LeBron off the ball. It has someone that he can trust because it's like again
Wow.
2 weeks in a row.
2 weeks in a row. Steven, come back.
It's gonna come off. It's coming
Nah,
off.
it should be
The
calm.
top one. Yeah.
Calm, man.
So
No, I'm not. No, but as I was saying, yeah, like I don't. I'd like Lonzo to come back, but I think that where the Lakers need to go with their roster next year is, fam, you need to stop doing this thing where you keep getting people that are defense first, fam. You're a defensive coach. What you do is you get some scoring, you get some 3-point, and you get them to buy into playing defense.
Where's your Bogdanovic
what
or
you
something
do.
like that, bro? Where's you lot
That's what I'm saying, fam. Because we can't get. I don't think we're gonna be able to get a big 3 on Brooklyn's level. But what you can do is you can get a big 2.5 and then fill it with a whole load of stuff. Huh?
Yeah.
Who's that?
No, if you get LeBron, AD, and Lonzo, then you get.
You're
like,
saying Lonzo is half.
yeah, that's
Start
not,
doing all of
compared
this,
to
man.
Kyrie and James. I'm being respectful to
Doing all
them.
of this,
I
man.
can't put Kyrie, James Harden,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
KD
No,
in the
but
same breath as
Lonzo's
Lonzo
not
Ball.
even a star, bro.
Huh?
He's not a half a star though. Like he's just.
He's not half a star.
Nah.
He is half a star.
He's definitely more.
half a star.
He's definitely more respect.
than Dennis Schroeder.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
What?
he's definitely
he's
more
gonna-
respectful.
You lot are being weird, man.
Show
Schroeder's
the scores,
way
bro.
better
Show
than
the-
Lonzo, but
Show them
Bro,
the scores, bro. Show
don't
them the
do
dance,
this.
bro.
don't do
Yeah.
this.
Show us a big.
Don't do this,
Retweet
Show.
the dance.
bro. Rondo's better than Lonzo Ball. There's better people still better than
Rondo was
Lonzo Ball.
Rondo was
Lonzo Ball.
Rondo was MIA.
sorry.
Yeah, man.
He was MIA.
I'm sorry, I like Lonzo Ball, like, but there's not that many point guards in the league, and he's at the lower end. Like, you have to be honest, though. It's actually
You're
mad what
being
you lot are
mad
doing.
disrespectful.
What you lot are doing is mad. Is he better than Ricky Rubio?
Yes.
Don't stop doing this.
You're out of your damn
actually
mind.
doing Instagram.
You actually
It's
lost.
happened.
You've actually lost
It's
your
happened.
damn mind.
It's happened, guys. It's
Way
happened.
better than Ricky
Because he's got
Rubio.
more Instagram followers and he raps. You know what I'm saying? You know I'm Big Zoe. You know what I'm saying? Big ball of brain. Bro. Ricky Rubio is way better than Lonzo Ball. Allow it.
You've lost
Allow
your
it.
damn mind.
Wait, what's going on?
Happened.
You've lost your damn mind. You know Ricky.
Fam.
You know Ricky.
So where did you touch it? Do you remember what Ricky Rubio was doing and you were trying to laugh at what? This is what I mean. This is
Lonzo
I
plays
don't
both
get
ends.
this.
Lonzo
That's why I
plays
was
both
laughing
ends.
at Westbrook. That's why I was laughing at Westbrook, because it was Ricky Rubio. And you said you were going to shut that shit down and you didn't.
You got fouled.
You give it a 6.
Ricky Rubio, he doesn't even like to score. It's scoring on you.
Lonzo will never
Fam,
do that,
Ricky
bro.
I got
Rubio.
4
I
fouls,
swear
like
Ricky Rubio
20
was in
minutes.
Minnesota doing what?
Bruv, who's better, D'Angelo Russell or Lonzo Ball?
Same level.
You're capping, bro.
Same
I don't
level.
mind that.
Exactly.
Same level.
No.
Same
Lonzo
level.
Ball is at the lower end, guys. I'm telling you. I
Same
don't
level
lie.
as D'Angelo
I
Russell.
don't lie. These lot want to meet him one day, innit? I've clocked it. I've clocked it. The
Triple B's pop-up
LeVar Ball,
shop.
yeah, it's at Selfridges and stuff like that. He's selling shit.
The Triple
Triple
B.
B, Triple Bye Birdie, man. Shut up.
The Triple B's pop-up shop.
There's not.
Now, I got mad respect for you.
there's
Don't
not
get
a,
it twisted,
There's
but
not
nah.
a member of the Ball family who's on the lower end of anything. Shout out LeVar
That's
Ball.
why it's even mad. LaMelo is better than Lonzo already.
LaMelo is
He's
cold.
better than him already. Rookie of the
Season 2, we call game LaMelo Ball back.
LaMelo watch back in the building.
Yes.
year. Where's the LaMelo
Yeah.
shirt, bro?
Oh,
It's coming. It's coming.
Oh,
I pre-ordered
the
my-
refurb. Oh,
I
we you don't know what we
listen.
got in store. The refurb.
I've pre-ordered
Yeah,
my.
I see y'all.
Listen, I've pre-ordered my thing still.
Now, pre the things, though. It's nice. It's nice. out
KD
here.
on my back. Don't know.
Nice out here.
Larry Bird, Goat, better passer than Goat James.
Right, no need.
the dream,
no
a larger
need.
one.
Ah.
You get me?
Larry Bird can pass. Why
All round,
are you doing that,
not a better
bro?
passer
all
than
round
LeBron
best big
James.
man. All round
Josh,
best
you're a
big
prisoner
man.
of the moment, bro.
Kawhi.
You're that guy, bro.
Kawhi.
Speaking
but
of Kawhi.
No,
Ding, 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 ding.
Sixers want a trade thing, you know.
Ben Simmons.
Yeah.
Yeah, they should. What they want back, all-star caliber
should.
player. If they can get
Oh, yeah.
something cold back, you don't sell him for nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
If you can,
Exactly.
if Damian Lillard comes on the market, yeah, you package Ben Simmons, and that's what you do. You don't sell him. You don't trade him for nothing.
Lillard and Embiid ain't enough steep.
It
You know
might
what,
be.
though?
It might be.
Do you know what though?
What?
Damian Lillard is that guy,
KD,
bro.
Kyrie, and what?
Killer,
He's
bro.
that guy, bro.
and
He's
Harden.
a killer, fam.
Yeah,
He's a if you get enough other things, I'd like to see
Another
it. That's what
rapper.
I'm saying.
I can't
I'd
lie.
like to see it.
These are dealing with you on
I
the
can't lie.
subconscious level.
Nah, but
bro.
let's be
'Cause he
honest though.
raps.
Let's be
Another
honest
one.
though. Dame, Joel Embiid, Tobias Harris.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Kyrie.
That's a mini.
Kyrie.
That's a mini big
Steph
three.
Curry.
Mini
Harden.
big three.
That's a
what
mini
I'm
big
saying,
three.
bro.
You know, Bruv.
They lost to the Bucks. Yeah, people were injured, but they lost to the Bucks.
Ben Simmons playing like a fool as well. Like
I would
Not
be
shooting
curious.
and
I would be
shit.
curious to see how Ben Simmons would be around shooters.
put him on Golden State.
If he wasn't
that'd be
Golden
mad.
State-
Obviously, if you put him on Golden State, it might be a wrap. But I feel like if you put him on Golden State, then he will continue not to focus on what he needs to focus
Yeah.
on because he has a way out.
It'll never really be that good.
Yeah, because you have the equalizers, Stephen Clay.
Yeah.
And maybe they get 2 more chips.
Yeah, of
Which is
course.
annoying.
Yeah, and then when you go off on your own again, we start criticizing you. But now you've just enhanced their
Yeah.
To
legacy.
be fair, Ben Simmons like he has no excuse.
That's what I'm saying. Lonzo worked on his game.
Yeah.
Lonzo, the proof's in the pudding. He's shooting better.
What?
You can
Yeah,
see
a
it.
little bit.
What's a little
I'm
bit?
saying
He's
a
shooting
little bit.
better, fam. I'm
hold
not as
on.
nervous at the free throw line anymore.
I
bro.
don't-
And
I don't
started-
Yeah.
We started this podcast with me coming into the season
Man, we're
criticizing
talking
him.
about
and
Hold
I
on,
watched
hold on,
enough
hold
games
on,
to
hold
see
on.
he's improved.
I don't like to quote Joshua, but I'm gonna have to quote him. Get the hate out of your eyes when it comes to Lonzo
Bruv.
Ball. Fam, he's shooting.
This is so
He's
mad.
shooting 40% from free. Since we're rounding up 2% and that, he's shooting 40% from free. Allow it.
40.
40% from free. Allow it.
So that means it's 38.
You're a hater. Oh my god.
No, I just know that
you gonna-
Lonzo Ball, he's at the lower end. His PR is really, really good and all that. So obviously we know his
He
name.
plays
and that,
both
but-
ends of the field.
No, he does. And
No,
he's
but
got
tell me,
length
tell
and
me why.
stuff, but-
Tell me why
and
you
he
hate.
raps.
Tell me why you hate Zoe because he raps. He's light skinned. Continue.
Look what you're trying to do on-
Fam,
Bro, I love light skinned people, bro. This guy is a liar, bro. It's Big Baller Brand, baby.
listen, I'm waiting for that pop up shop. I'm there still.
We ain't even got that much time left, but your boy is ex. Kawhi.
Why? I told you.
Kawhi.
I called it.
What?
I said it as well.
I
Yeah,
called it.
yeah,
Wait,
you
wait,
did.
wait.
You,
I called
you,
it.
you called it out right.
ACL.
You said,
So
yeah.
he's gonna miss the
He
Suns.
called it on himself.
No.
You
Fam,
said they wouldn't
I'm
announce
done.
it because it would give the Suns light, and it's just like, yep, you need ACL surgery. What
Oh
do you-
shit, yeah. It's torn partially, innit, or something like that.
told you, fam. ACL, fam.
So what do you think this means for the Clippers and him going forward?
Kawhi seems like the sort of guy that will bounce. I'll be real. He'll bounce.
Yeah, he's
But
spent
I'm
spent
looking at
enough
the-
time
I'm
with his
looking at the-
family.
I'm looking at the landscape.
He's done with LA.
I'm looking at the landscape, thinking, where's he actually gonna go though?
He don't care no more. He's on another holiday. He don't want to
People are
be
saying
with his
the Mavs,
family no
though.
more.
People are
The
saying,
Mavs, that's mad.
people are saying the Mavs. I'm hearing the Heat.
I like to see that though. I can't lie. Although it's a massive threat, although they're live and popping now,
If they
It
keep
would be nice to
Porzingis
see.
as well,
exactly like
can't lie.
Luka Doncic will be forced to pass the ball, and not stat bad.
That'll bring him down to maybe
Oh my
13
God.
points.
Fam, Luka Doncic be stat padding the hell. Oh my god.
Nah, he's
you
good
don't
though.
trust
Fam,
anyone, bro.
Fam,
He ain't gonna wait for you.
fam. No, but if he's got Kawhi, he's gonna have to pass the
course.
ball. Yeah, he's gonna actually have to be a
Because he
point.
knows Kawhi. You're not Porzingis. I ain't gonna wait for Kawhi. He knows, fam. It'll be cool. And Luka Doncic will have enough youthful exuberance to win a lot of them regular season games, even if Kawhi wants to do that load management stuff.
If
Because
Kawhi
he
wants
can
to
get
go to the Mavs though,
48 and
if Kawhi wants to go to the Mavs though, what?
I don't see that likely. I don't
I don't
see.
think Kawhi's going in
Yeah,
there,
neither
man.
do I. Like
Yeah.
I don't think you do that whole thing you done at
That's what
Toronto,
I'm
then
saying.
you do
And
that
it's
this
like
now.
when it
It's
comes
so
to
mad.
like when it comes to you made a whole big
got no
fuss
feelings.
of making it back to LA. I don't think you then choose to live in Dallas, Texas, even though I hear Dallas is live and popping.
Oh yeah, that's
It's just like I'm trying to think, okay,
No, you're boy in it. Yeah, I heard Dallas.
yeah, Dallas is live and popping, bro.
Texas is a big city,
Live
bro.
and popping. Dallas and Houston, San Antonio, is hey, it's a bit more, country and
Howdy.
yeah. Old down road. Yeah, bit old man Mikowski there, but whatever, innit? But I just think, is this the end of the Clippers experiment?
No.
They got
We
one
have two
more.
more
They got
years,
one
2
more
more
year
years.
max. One
It's
more
not
year.
next year, because next year it's fighting to make the playoffs. So even if he comes back, you're
Nah, he'll
seventh,
come
eighth
back.
seed.
He'll come back
When?
next year,
What time?
just after All Star.
So what do you think their record's gonna be by then? Because there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people that are probably gonna leave. Reggie Jackson's probably gonna leave. He's not gonna take a discount unless you're gonna overpay Reggie Jackson. Do that, innit? I hope you do that.
They need to.
Nicholas Batum,
Batum.
Batum. Can't pay him.
Why does he sound like a supply teacher?
Paul George and Terrence Mann in the West. In the West. Everyone reloaded. You got
Zoe Williams.
Utah will be Utah. No matter what they're saying in the postseason, regular season, they'll be about. Portland, maybe if they have Dame.
State.
Lakers will get better. Golden State will get better. Suns will be there. Probably will get better. Mavs will get better.
Nuggets
will have Jamal Murray back. And Michael Porter Jr. another year after he's been starting. You've got all that to contend with just Paul George and Terrence Mann. That's what I'm saying. So you'll have a season where you're fighting to get into the play-in. Maybe Kawhi comes back. I personally think he doesn't next year because of the way he is.
They're saying Clippers are not going to make the playoffs next year.
But you know, I was
saying it's Buki.
I was watching some headlines and they were trying to make it seem like the Clippers misdiagnosed his injury.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, it looks like they're already setting up the narrative for Kawhi to bounce. That's how it's looking to me. But I'm looking. Where's he gonna go though?
Miami. I don't think you, Jimmy Butler, and Bam. Again, it's interesting. In fact, it's interesting.
But Jimmy Butler's on.
It's interesting.
Jimmy Butler's on his way out though.
Steve.
What?
What?
Basically, look.
The guy's on his way out.
There's an agenda here.
The guy's like 30.
There's an agenda.
He was looking
here.
finished in the playoffs though.
What Kawhi Leonard?
He's ex. There was no Tyler Hero. There was none of those.
Yeah.
Tyler Hero's finished as well.
What
He's out here
Kawhi
worshipping his
Leonard
BMs.
needs to do is apologize and just, change locker room. Just go to the Lakers. That's what I'm saying. You can load manage. There's LeBron and AD. And then you come in. And then let's get live and popping. And we have the real Star Wars. Brooklyn, let's go. 3-man deep.
That's
That'd
not
be
good
mad,
enough.
though.
That's not good
Of
enough.
course.
Fam, if you think
good
LeBron,
Kawhi-
if you
LeBron,
think Kawhi and
AD
AD
and
are
Not
Kawhi
good enough.
verse.
It's
AD
not
Lonzo
good
as well,
enough.
we would have enough cap
We
space.
won't have enough for Lonzo. Them 3 verse Brooklyn. What?
See Kyrie and Harden.
Fam, Kawhi will lock them
It's
both
gonna
up,
be
fam.
mad next year.
Him
locked
and
up.
LeBron will lock them both up, fam.
I'm
Lock them both up, fam. We got 2-way all the way. We cool game. Signing out.
Come on.